Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the gorgeous ICCA Academy Ovals. It's a bright Sunday evening and we are in all readiness for a double header. It's a Super Sunday, which means we'll have two teams battling against each other right now at this time, the 4 p.m. the afternoon game, and then we have a late evening game as well. The first game that we have is between International Cricket Warriors and Pacific Group. This is the ICCA Academy Arabian Cricket League 2022. And we'll go down for Charvi as she is ready with both the captains for the toss.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the SkyExchange.net presents ICCA Academy Arabian Cricket League powered by FanCode. We're here at the toss of game number 28 between the International Cricket Warriors and Pacific Group. Standing captains, because the captains are not here yet. We've got with us Mr. Hamdan from Pacific Group and Mr. Jeevanta from the International Cricket Warriors. And with us we have our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. The coin is with Hamdan and he's going to flip the coin. Tail is the call, and tail it is. So you have won the toss, Mr. Jeevanta. What would you like to do?
We're going to bowl first. Yeah, which seems to be a nice grassy wicket, and we're going to bowl them out like we're targeting to 160, and then we're going to use our power hitters and chase the score down.
Couple of previous games that you played on the same surface. Anything that you would bring of a change in your strategy?
Yeah, we have few changes in the team as well. We have bought our pace bowler, who's Shamim. I hope he's gonna do well in this pitch, and with the other bowler support, I think we can bring them down to 160 to 170.
All right, so it's the International Cricket Warriors have won the toss and have elected to field first. Pacific Group coming into bat, and I can tell you one thing, that's going to be a very good daytime game. It's got movement in the air. Aseem Siddiqui. Aseem is a fantastic all-rounding unit for the International Cricket Warriors, and joining me in the commentary box is Charvi Bhatt. Charvi, how are you doing today?
Very, very well, thank you. So ICW won the toss, selected to bowl first. Not a bad start there, and sensational that. What a good looking shot that was. Going straight down the ground into the fence for 4.
Well, yeah, first boundary for Pacific Group. It's Fahad and Hamdan, the opening pair for Pacific. Wasim was a part of the squad. He's travelling. He's on international duty. He's gone to Nepal to play an ODI series representing UAE. So Pacific would have to make some forced changes.
Have to go back and reassess their order. However, Fahad Nawaz, he's the man on strike. Not a bad start this for Pacific Group.
Well, not at all. When you get a boundary off the mark, why not? And mind you, both these batters are extremely talented lads. A quick change in the field for Aseem as the right-hander comes in.
Just looping the ball, and well, another good looking shot that, and a great piece of fielding to that, but they will get a couple. Excellent cricketing shot coming right from the middle of the bat.
That's right, Shamim Ali putting in that effort, ran in a lot and then put in that extravagant dive to save a certain boundary. Couple of runs there. This time towards Yon. The chase is on. The ball is slowly trickling towards the boundary line. They're going for the third. And, oh, then look at that. They've gone and challenged the arm of the fielder they've run for. Some legs these guys have got. Some legs.
Well, the ball's not going to get to the boundary, but I'm prepared to get that four. Good running this. Excellent running this. 12 for no loss. One more delivery to go in this over. How good have they been in this start? What a good start this.
Oh, yeah. Splendid. Taking the attack straight to the bowler. And both these guys, young lads, fresh legs. They're definitely showing what they made of. A slow one this time. Foxed him completely. And that should be the over. Over number 1 gone. 12 for none.
So we've got Jivanta starting in the proceedings from the far end. 1 over gone, 12 runs coming from that first over. I think the highlight were those 4 runs that these two young lads took between, both Fahad Nawaz and Hamdan. Experienced campaigners, especially in this format of the game. Both with UAE caps.
You're right. The experience you get when you play at the highest level is just incredible, unparalleled. I'm sure you will second that, Charvi, with your experience with the UAE women's side, leading the side for many international tours.
It's a different ball game altogether. So much to learn at every step of the way. It's wonderful to come back and apply yourselves in a circuit like this. Takes a step ahead. Will play it towards the fielder coming in from point. No chance of a run there. Dot delivery. And if you see the point fielder here, Neil, he's a lot more straighter. Needs to move slightly backward. It's a medium pacer that's bowling. Even if the ball is cut or placed, the ball will turn to the other side of the fielder there. The fielder needs to be a little more backward. They've got a gully-ish fielder in place now. There you go, much better.
Well, yeah, Jivanta angles the ball away from the left-hander, which primarily means that he'll have to have protection behind point. So there's point, there's gully, there's a third man, all three inside, almost like a quadrant that he's made. Catch was a call, missed it, gully, and a boundary coming in. The ball went firing to him, and I think the decision of having those fielders there, the field placement was just right. Maybe you need to have someone who's more alert, more agile.
So gets off the mark, Hamdan with that boundary. 16 for no loss. So over number 2, Jivanta once again coming around the wicket, shortish delivery, will place it this time. There you go. She runs away, not too far though. Once again a couple of runs taken. Good these two, they're rotating the strike, they're keeping the fielders busy. The runs are constantly coming on board.
You're right, the runs are coming, definitely, and that should keep them happy, both these youngsters. First over went for 12, 6 already of this one. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. Again, Azim does a good job there. Gets on top of the ball really quick and dispatches a single nonetheless. He's coming out of a longish break, Azim.
19 for no loss, the final delivery to come in this over. And look at that rate, 10.4 runs and over.
You're right. They got a big over at the start and they continued in the second over as well, Charvi.
Rightly so they did. Will come in Chivanta once again. Fuller length delivery this time round. Down the leg side, the ball will run away to the boundary. Fine leg boundary for 4 to end the over. 2 gone, it's 23 for no loss.
So there'll be a change in the bowling there. Azim was expensive in the first over, so he's pulled himself out. Being the captain, you can take those calls, and I think it's a fair call. It's going to be Shamim Ali with the ball. Is he? Yeah, he's just giving his hat away. Shamim Ali for the International Cricket Warriors. Not happy with his field. There are some bowlers who are absolutely stricklers. They need pinpoint accuracy with their field placements.
Only then will they be able to convert them into wickets, is it? Good delivery that, but going down the leg side. He's got cover. Definitely got cover there.
The right arm left arm combination will trouble the fielders, will probably make a few of them run a few extra 100 meters.
And we see them changing every time. This is what we speak about when you're rotating the strike. You keep the fielders busy. They're moving from one end to the other. You capitalize on it, and then when a loose delivery comes, there you go. Put it out of the park straight away.
Yeah, also, look at Shamim. He's still trying to sort his field. The right hand left hand combination does waste a lot of time for the bowling side, puts pressure on them. The fielders need to be aware once they see a field set on the opposite end. They need to replicate that unless and until the bowler needs a different kind of field altogether. But at this level, generally bowlers prefer having the same set of field on the onside, on the offside. There you go, he's doing his left to right run. You need to remember those things. You need to be completely present in the game. And if there is a deep mid wicket for the left hander, for the right hander as well, the mid wicket fielder will drop back and the others will move on the opposite end.
Every delivery he's got to make that adjustment. Once again to the left-hander. Fuller delivery this time round, but down the leg side, and the ball will run away in a jiffy. That will reach the fence for 4. Another welcome boundary there for Pacific Group.
Well, yeah, he was standing very square, the fine leg fielder there. I reckon he should have been a little more finer, considering Shamim is bowling on the stumps. There's no point in standing square. But I think these guys are still coming together as a side, international cricket warriors, and they would want to probably use this to get their challenges fine-tuned.
True that. This is going to be an experience for them as well. Try out your different options, use the different combinations you've got. 29 for no loss. This is over number 3. Shamim once again comes in. Good delivery, even better shot. Straight back, just took a couple of steps ahead, I'm done, and then ran with the shot and picked up the very simple looking single. It's making cricket look very, very easy.
Well, yeah, some of them definitely do. Some of them make batting look so easy that you feel that, oh, I could pick a willow and make a batter out of myself. Well, not very easy. The sport is complicated this time. Beautifully cut, and the ball will race away towards the fence. 4 runs.
To all the youngsters who are probably listening to us, want to learn how to play the cut shot, please go back and replay that over and over again. Get on top of the ball and put it like a bullet between point and cover. Precise position to play the game. Got on top of the ball, kept it on the ground, rolled his arms through. 34 for no loss now. One more delivery to go in this Shamim over, and look at that run rate. They've touched the 12 per over mark.
Well, your runs are coming every over, every single over. Boundaries are coming too. There's only one way to stop this, is to get a wicket of one of these guys. Also, they've been bowling either way too short or way too full. Again, very, very full. Beautifully played, and a boundary. You can't be bowling a fuller length deliveries with your mid-on and mid-off inside your 30-yard circle. Things you need to learn right now. 38 without loss in 3 overs. Fresh over. First ball down the leg side, and there's a chase on. But I think the ball hasn't got enough legs. A couple of runs there. What I like about both of these guys is they are playing absolutely high percentage cricket. Every time they're connecting, they're getting more than a single.
Have we noticed something? It's only the 4th over. They've got 40 on board already. Are they looking to hit that 200 mark today? Pacific Group. The run rate currently 12.6. Jivanta once again comes in. This time gets a bit of a shy this time, and the finger goes up. A good looking catch from the keeper as well, and the first blow comes in. Hamdan, he's going to have to walk back into the dugout. That'll be wicket number 1. 40 for 1 after 3.2.
And he's looking good for a lot more, Hamdan. not to be so. Ended up falling prey to beautiful delivery there by Javantha. He's happy, and rightly so. Wicket number 1 down for Pacific Group, 40 for 1.
So the new man in, Abhay Jotin, will accompany Fahad Nawaz in this first innings. Jivanta, it's not a pacey bowler. Leaves the ball in the air, lets it make a little bit of its own movement. 3.2, 1 wicket down already. Still in the power play. 2 more overs to go after this in this power play. Full toss. All he had to do is place it. Clears the inner circle. And the ball will run away to the cover boundary for 4.
He starts well. Comes in and very first delivery to the fence. Abhay Jotin. It's a very good cricketer. Very, very impressive. The way he plays those drives is just beautiful. Classy cricketer. Love to see a lot more of him in coming days.
It's going to be interesting to see how this partnership is going to be built now going forward. Short delivery this time down the leg side. Should be called wide by the umpire. Yes, it is.
Well, yeah. Happens when you're bowling left arm, right arm batters. Does trouble your length. He was doing that a while back, and now, lucky for ICW that they won't have to do any more changes any further. Both right-handed batters. Getting the ball to come in from wide outside off. That'll be a dot ball. A rare dot ball, I may say.
Extremely rare that, at least in this innings. Comes in once again, this time round will punch it towards the deep cover. They have a fielder there now. So just the one.
Yeah, they're just getting in the game now, it looks like. Hopped onto the bus a little late. International Cricket Warriors, the first 3 overs, what they bowled were absolutely nightmarish for them. Big shout, big shout. No, he's not addressed it. The umpire. It'll just be a single. And is that the over? Yeah, it is. 4 overs gone, 47 for 1.
Shamim to continue. 2 more overs to go in this power play. 47 on board already. The run rate falling slightly below 12 runs in over. Comes in to Fahad Nawaz. Down the leg side. Definite wide by the umpire. Called wide by the umpire.
Well, now see, this is what is hurting them. They have been erring in line, they've been erring in length, and then extras. This is not a good idea. Two wides for them, and I'm sure they would want to keep it at that, not go beyond that.
Good shot, but even better piece of fielding. Definitely saved a couple of runs. Was hit very well. Was going in the gaps. But a very, very good fielding effort from Steyn.
Well, I quite liked it, the way he approached the ball. He charged towards the ball, put his body behind it, and that kind of fielding lifts the morale of the side. They would be feeling a little under the hammer, considering the kind of runs that Pacific Group has scored. But then, hey, you need to be mentally prepared that you're playing against Pacific Group. That's one of the better sides in the tournament. Some really big names in the side. Oh, again a fantastic piece of fielding there. What they're doing is they're putting in every single bit of energy and effort that they have to stop the ball, and that will bring the 50 for the side. 50 coming in really quick time. 4.2 overs to be precise.
They've got up well in terms of the fielding in the last couple of deliveries, I must say, especially in this over. After that wicket has fallen, they've got to pump up the energy. Shamim once again comes into ball. Short pitch delivery, pulled away. Well, that's no stopping that. There is no stopping that towards the backward square leg boundary for 4.
Well, these are pickings that are like gifts, and both these batters, I can tell you, are extremely good. They're going at 12 per over. And mind you, we're just in the 5th over. The power play is still on, Charvi.
They're going to look to capitalize on it because this is over number 5. They go one more over in the power play. And both Abhay and Fahad will have this in their mind that we've got only 2 fielders outside the ring. Let's try and clear it as much as we can, because after that, once the field opens up, then it might be slightly difficult. Better line that from Shamim. Much better line. Placed it towards the point fielder. ICW won't mind the singles coming along. It's the boundaries that will trouble them.
Well, yeah, they need to try and get those gaps filled in. Fahad Nawaz, 32 of 14, he's on the non-striker's end. And now Abhay Jyotin, he's taking charge. There's a good fielding effort that's come in, a couple of runs. Both these batters, I tell you, putting up on display some really high quality stuff.
Absolutely loving the bat show. How straight is it coming? So nice. A good show of the blade. 57 for 1. 4.5 overs. Fahad, he's on 32. Abhay still getting settling in. He's on 8. Full length delivery this time around. A swing and a miss to end the over. Much better delivery that. 5 gone. It's 57 for 1. So the wicket-taking bowler continues into the last over of the power play. Jivanta comes into bowl to Fahad. Short pitch delivery down the leg side. All he had to do is give it a little bit of a push. Running to the fine leg boundary for 4. Thank you, he will say. Bow down and say thank you.
That's right. A boundary on the very first delivery puts the bowler right on the back foot. 61 for 1. We'll try and keep you updated on the scores, considering the fact that you need to stay in line with what's happening with this game. It's moving really, really quick. 61 for 1 in 5.1 overs. With Fahad Nawaz. Beautifully played straight to the fielder though. No run there. He's on 38. Fahad Nawaz. Or 36.
Abhay on the other hand on 8. Still trying to get his eye in. But he's played some good looking shots as well. Good partnership this. Worth 21 runs. Slightly short of length delivery. And a quick single. The pressure that these two are putting in onto the fielder, even those that are closed in into the circle, it's commendable from them putting that pressure. They're not shy from taking those quick singles. You can see the result of that on the scoreboard at 62. This is the last over of the power play. Not letting that run rate fall below 10 and over.
Got him! Outright Jyotin's gone. Jivanta strikes yet again. Gets the ball to dip in onto the right-hander. And he'll be feeling gutted for the fact that, hey, there was a massive opportunity for him to score and score quick. But not to be so. 62 for 2. The second wicket's down.
Two more deliveries to be bowled in this power play. Fahad Nawaz still very steady out there on 37, and joining him is Ansh Tandon, another UAE player. Very promising young bat. 62 for 2. Jivanta once again comes in. Full toss delivery and wanted to play it down towards the fine leg, but found the gloves of the keeper. The wide delivery called by the umpire.
Well, yeah. Again, the right hand, left hand will start troubling the bowler, will start troubling the fielders. 63 for 2 in 5.4. 2 more deliveries to go. Driven will be a single. In fact, a dot ball, beg your pardon.
This time down on the offside, another dot delivery to end the over. Finally, the end of the power play. Six gone, it's 63 for 2. Spin attack comes in play.
Well, you're right, Charvi. As soon as the power play overs got completed, they've got the spin in. Hopefully that should settle in some of their time that they've consumed. Hopefully the spinner will try and bowl quicker, get the overs done really quick.
They have a lot of catching up to do in terms of the over rate. Running behind international cricket warriors. Comes in once again. Short pitch delivery. Will cut it away. And they want to. And they'll get it comfortably. Good running.
Well, yeah, both these guys really quick, especially Ansh, one of the fittest in the current UAE circuit. If you actually see his numbers, you'll be mighty impressed. He's done the 2-kilometer endurance run in under 7.5 minutes.
Not bad. That's impressive. Seen Ansh since he was a child and he used to play. Was slightly chubby, on the chubbier side, but he's gotten really, really fit. He'll be on strike now. He's yet to get off the mark. Fahad's on 40 already. And the run rate for the first time in this innings touching that 10 mark. It was over 10 all this while round. Getting some movement of the turf.
Shreyas, he's done well so far. This one came in to Ansh. I like how some bowlers have their routines, and especially spinners, where they will roll their arm before they get into bowling. Now look at this. This is what he does. Move, move, and tossed up. This time Ansh has gone big. Where has this been dispatched? Maximum. You can't bowl that to Ansh Tandon. He'll be really quick. He'll probably do 2 push-ups before he hits that. He'll have so much time on him. End of the over. Is that? We'll get confirmations. Yeah, 7 overs gone. It's 72 for 2.
Jivanta comes in for his final over of the spell. He's bowled four back-to-back. He's also been the one to pick up the first 2 wickets, so hence to keep the pressure on from one end, making the adjustments in the field for Fahad Nawaz. Jivanta comes into bowl. Fuller length delivery this time round. Will find the fielder, so no chance of a single there or any run.
Fahad Nawaz on 40 of 21 now. He's done extremely well, going at almost 200. 72 for 2 in 7.1. The 2 wickets that have fallen, both picked by Jivanta.
.73 for 2 over number 8. A lot of adjustments in the field due to the righty-lefty combination. Every single delivery, every time a single is taken, they've got to make that move. Jivanta once again. Coming into the left-handed Ansh Tandon. Fuller length delivery this time round. The slowish to that. If you see, the ball is also gripping the surface slightly. Very slight grip there.
And yeah, Jivanta would want to make the most out of this over, his last of the 4 over spell. Try and pick a wicket, try and see if he can get Fahad. Tandon will take a single, a quick single. This is the beauty of him. He'll play the ball to the fielder and then challenge him as he takes a quick single. But absolute credit to Jivanta. 3.4 overs, 28 runs, 2 wickets. While the other bowlers have been expensive, he's stuck his ground.
Much better that. Will play it onto the onside. He'll get that single. If you see the variations coming in from Jivanta, not a very pacey bowler, but will keep to his line and length. Gets that odd delivery to loop in. Short pitch delivery this time round. Will get on top of it, Ansh. Good piece of fielding. But no stopping of that single. That'll be the end of the over as well. 8 gone, it's 76 for 2. Change in bowling. Pushed away, will reach the fence for 4. What a good shot that was.
Well, yeah, runs coming in. What they're doing is they're trying to get those runs coming in. This Dion comes in to bowl a fresh over.
Gets hit for 4 right away. 80 now on board.
Now both these batters are literally toying with the bowling attack of the International Cricket Warriors. It looks like a university team that gets a practice game against schoolboys. Definitely Pacific Group a much better team than a university side. I'm just giving an example there. An ICW definitely better than a school team, but still, an example. There is a vast difference between the skill sets of these two sides, and it's evident over here.
Absolutely evident. Better delivery that though from Dion. Much better delivery. And good stuff this from the batsman as well. This partnership worth 19 runs now. Flighted this time round. That's gone high up in the air. The fielder coming under it. Will it be taken? No, it wouldn't. Fahad Nawaz gets a life and they get a couple of runs.
Well, yeah, there was an opportunity to take this catch and he's dejected for sure. But then, when talking about this, these guys, they're more like weekend cricketers. They come in, train and play, as compared to some of the other names that you're getting to see here. Ansh plays and trains literally every day. Same for Fahad. So you can't really compare the skill sets between these two, but still, if the matchup is there, you got to talk about that. Oh, look at that. Poor fielding. Very, very poor fielding. Literally gifting a boundary there.
Wouldn't mind that at all. Fahad is bottom on 48 now. 87 for 2 after 9.
Okay, Raja.
Change in bowling from the other end as well. So the spin attack to continue for International Cricket Warriors. 88 on board now. Fahad on strike. He's on 48 of 27. Flighted delivery this time. Had to really reach out wide. Place the ball towards the backward point. Comes back for the second and then brings up his 50. Modern innings for him to come in and play.
A very quick fire half century coming in from Fahad. What he's done is that he's delivered entertainment for all of us. 28 deliveries to reach his half century. Slowed down a bit near the end or approaching his half century, but then now that he's got to his 50, he's gone big. Maximum. The entertainment continues.
And well, they've reached the 100 mark. They will be reaching the 100 mark very, very soon. Within the 10 overs. Good stuff this from Pacific Group. A good shot that was. Down the ground. Putting the pressure on the bowler right away. Once again, cuts it away. Will find the fielder towards backward point. Just a single. 97 for 2. Over number 10 this. 35 runs worth this partnership. Taranga Jayasinghe, the bowler. Flighted delivery this time round. In the air. No fielder there. Pushed it towards the onside. And they'll challenge the fielder. They will get a couple. They'll pick up 2. 99 now on board. One more delivery to come in this over. We're halfway through the mark of this innings. Swept away. Good piece of fielding. No chance of a run or dot delivery to end the over. So 10 gone, it's 99 for 2. Spinner to continue. Gets hit on the pad, Fahad. Good judgment this from Ansh. Picks up that single.
Well, yeah, what they've done is they have brought in all the spinners, but then the challenge still is the same. Left hand, right hand batters. What works for the right hander may not work for the left hander, and very smartly they're also turning around, getting those runs. Uppishly played. Ansh Tandon, a chance there, and he drops it. He went for the reverse cup and the ball just went through his hands. Oh my God.
The 100 comes up. Chances. You know, when we say catches win matches, these are the chances that have been created. Gripping the surface once again. Dion. He's getting that odd ball to move a little around the left-hander. Flighted delivery this time has gone up high in the air. The ball is coming towards the com box. It's on the roofs for another maximum.
Well, yeah, toying around now. Prateek Shettigar, the fielder, who dropped Ansh Tandon. Just the previous delivery, the very next delivery, he hits him for a max. It's called insult over injury.
And very quickly, this partnership is now worth 46 runs. How
Wow.
good have these two been?
Ansh 24 of 16. And he's gone up again. That'll be back-to-back sixes. He's just punishing him for dropping his catch. He's just making a statement out there that he erred once. He's not going to make that mistake again. Back-to-back sixes.
The pressure absolutely on the bowler now. Absolutely on the bowler. 114 now for two. Final delivery to come in this 11th over. And the run rate climbing up once again. Dion this time round. Much better delivery and a good piece of fielding and an overthrow, so they will get the runs. Well, what happens? They will get a couple of runs to end the over. Good awareness this. 11 gone, it's 116 for two. Taranga to continue. 54 runs worth now this partnership. 9 overs to go in this innings.
Try to move away from the crease, trying to make room to play that cut shot. 116. Toss of delivery straight on the body. He's taken a big blow. Just wants to check if he's all right. It's the adrenaline that's keeping him smiling, but I tell you, he'd be in a lot of pain. That was hit with a lot of power.
I think the more painful thing would have been how I did not hold on to that. That would have been wicket number 3.
Tandon, he's gone big, chance of a catch, and that's eventually taken. Finally a catch, finally. He's happy, more than happy, I think he's relieved that finally a catch has been taken. Ansh Tandon will have to take that long walk back.
It's the fall of wicket number 3 now. 117 for 3 after 11.3. Fayaz Ahmed joining Fahad. Flight at delivery. Will be called wide by the umpire. Not too many extras, a few coming along. But most of the runs have been powered. They've been powered through. Full toss delivery and put down. Put down by the fielder there at short mid-wicket. It's a chance. How many chances have these guys dropped, Neil?
Well, yeah, the chances definitely that they've given to Pacific Group can be seen on the score on the board there. 119 is what they've scored. Cutaway will be a single. Again, the right hand left hand combination. It's coming around like a nightmare for ICW, I can tell you that. As Fayaz Ahmed will come on strike again.
Slightly shortish delivery, gets the outside edge. The ball will run away to third man boundary. Thank you. Bow down and say thank you to that. End of the over. 12 gone. It's 1-2-4 for 3. Change in bowling. Stain comes in. Pushed away. One bounce will find the fielder. And a throw in a jiffy. Keeping the batsman in pressure as well. Better fielding this. Better fielding from the International Cricket Warriors.
Yeah, he's one of the better bowlers. Stain. And probably the expectation from him would be to go ahead and get some wickets. You're not going to get the wickets if you bowl down the leg side. A wide there.
You're not going to get the wickets if you bowl down the leg.
126 for 3.
You're not going to get the wickets if you bowl down
Anything above 140 will be a good score at the surface. Keeping in mind Pacific Group and their bowlers. Much better. Once again down the leg side. Another wide. Not good this. Not good at all from Stain.
Now, wides before this were just 3. And they've jumped up to 5. Almost giving an additional 66%. Sounds like an offer.
Comes in this time. Steps out. He's put it up high in the air. The fielder coming under it, but will get nowhere.
He's trying to paddle back and then started looking upwards, running in circles. The ball was just around there. Imran missed out on that opportunity yet again. 128 for 3. Pacific Group slowly and steadily. What I like about the fact over here is that it's not that they've played some chanceless cricket. They've given so many chances, but the fielders haven't been on point to take those chances.
Not at all. 129 comes up. He's got 4 men out there in the ring. Once again, what a good shot that is. What a good shot that is from Fayaz. Steps out and puts it away with great style over the mid-wicket boundary for a maximum.
Well, what was really impressive about the shot was that he's playing against a medium pacer. It's not that he's playing against a spinner that he can jump off and get in. Absolutely ruthless, not wearing a helmet, not scared of those short deliveries. This man definitely knows a thing or two about attacking cricket. I can tell you, one of the better middle order bats. He's a fantastic top order bat as well, but then in situations like these, where he knows that the platform is set, he can just go hammer and tongs every single delivery.
I like how he takes those few steps forward once again in the similar fashion, in the same zone, over the mid-wicket boundary, on the roof. Yet another maximum.
Wow, look at those boundaries that are coming in. We saw 2 sixes hit back to back by Ansh Tandon, and now Fayaz Ahmed. He's got those big towering sixes.
18 from 5 balls.
He's on 18 from just 5 deliveries, and of which the 12 have come in the last 2. Wow, that's a massive stroke making. As a bowler now, Steyn would be thinking, where do I bowl to him? I bowl him slightly back of the length, he's stepping down. I bowl him full, he's picking from where he is. What do I do?
Just keep it simple, buddy. Keep it simple. Short pitch delivery. This time slowish in through the air. Didn't get the distance, got the elevation. Couple of bounces will find the fielder. So the single to end the over. 13 gone. It's 142 for 3. Once again, no stopping that for Fayaz. No stopping that for Fayaz. But a good piece of fielding there in the deep. They'll get a couple. Taranga, the bowler. And he's going after each and every one of them. Better delivery that. Much better delivery that. 144 on board now. Slightly back of length. We'll just push it through. Pick a single. Well, an overthrow, and they get another. 146. This is over number 14. Running slightly behind International Cricket Warriors. Back of length, pulled away. We'll find the fielder much better much better. Pacific Group right from ball 1 have dominated today. Fahad on 62. Fayaz on 24. None of the partnerships have been less than 50 runs. Just a single. The partnerships have been close to 50 runs, which is impressive from Pacific Group. Wanted to pull that away. It will be a dot delivery to end the over. So 14 gone. It's 148 for 3. Yes, we've got a change in bowling. We have got Vijinder Singh Rana. It's going to be bowling from the ICCA Academy end. 6 more overs to go in this innings. It's a game between International Cricket Warriors and Pacific Group. ICW winning the toss, electing to bowl first. Shot ball pulled away. Out of the park. And a maximum to Fahad Nawaz on this occasion.
Wow. Look at the way runs are pouring here. They're literally hitting the bowlers out of the park. Rana, the first delivery that he bowled was very short, and you bowl at that length, you're giving enough time to the batter to decide where he wants to hit you. Again, good piece of fielding there. He'll take a single. Again, he's bowling the same short delivery. This time the ball stayed a little low. .153. Tossed up and sent packing. You can't be bowling that length to Fayaz at that pace. You bowl him there, you'll have to go and do the boundary run. Get the ball from the boundary and restart.
Maximum that. Look at how far that's gone. Look how far that's gone. 159 now. Fayaz is on 30 of just 12 deliveries in this partnership worth 42 runs. And a little bit of a hunt of the leather is on. And yes, we found it. We found her. She was somewhere hiding in the bushes.
It has been taken for a lot of runs. This piece of leather this time, straight up, chance for a catch, 2 fielders, no calling, and the ball will go beyond them, maximum.
Straight down the ground this time. Fayaz, no chance there, was way high up in the air. And a maximum 165. I think are they touching the 200 mark? Looks like it.
Oh, look at that, there was some movement in the air. Bowled it wide, and this one in the evening sky, maximum. He's dealing in sixes, Fayaz. He says, listen, I don't want to do any of those singles and doubles thing. 15 gone, 171 for 3.
Shot that. You can't bowl that length to Fahad. He's going to get on top of you and push that ball away down the ground. 4 runs.
Oh, you can't bowl that length. I would say you shouldn't be bowling right now to either of them, Fahad or Fayaz. 76 runs in the last 5.1 overs. And this time, behind the keeper. The previous one was straight behind the bowler. And this one, so he's technically playing every end of this ground. Back-to-back boundaries. Fahad Nawaz now on 76.
41 balls.
76 and 41. More than an innings he's playing out here for his side. 16th over, this 4 more overs to go in the last 5 overs. 75 runs have been scored. Full length, will cut it away. And there she runs away. Fielder in the chase, they'll get a couple.
181. That's the score, 15.3 overs. We've got another 4.5 overs to go. Or it looks like that Fahad definitely is eyeing his century, but no! Spoke too soon. A dolly. Almost like a catching practice there. Dion takes a catch. And Fahad Nawaz was looking good for a century, departs on 78. Wicket number 4 for Pacific Group. Mayank Agrawal has come in and he'll be given the responsibility to send Fayaz Ahmed back on strike.
You mean Mayank Chaudhary?
Mayank Chaudhary, sorry. My bad. Yeah, Mayank Agrawal. No, sorry, Mayank Chaudhary. My bad. I heard some news about Mayank Agrawal though. Maybe will be released from his side for the IPL.
182 on board now. Going down the leg side will be called a wide by the umpire, rightly so. So one more delivery to be bowled in the 16th over. 183 now for 4. Run rate almost 12 and over. Fuller delivery, wanted to play it down the ground, but gets just a single to end it. 16 gone, it's 184 for 4. Azim Siddiqui, the skipper of ICW, he comes back in for the last couple of overs. It's going to be the left-handed Fayaz Ahmed on strike. He's on 43. Fuller, full toss, one bounce into the dugout for 4.
Runs are coming in so very comfortably. 47 for him. Of just 17 deliveries, 2 4s, 5 6s. He's just one hit away from reaching his half century. Fayaz Ahmed.
Is the process of the tournament? Process, I guess there was some. So again, 16, 17 deliveries.
Chance there at that shortish extra cover region, and the ball slowly and steadily, that's the hit. He gets his 50
18 goals.
in 18 deliveries, and the 192 comes up on strike.
Well, yeah, the way he's played, it's just amazing. There was a good effort there by the fielder. 18 deliveries to his half century, and we've got 20 deliveries to go in this innings. Maybe, can he do this? Let's see how far can he take this dot ball.
Slowish through the air this time round. Good thinking this from Azim Siddiqui. Dot delivery. Over number 17. Three more deliveries to be bowled. Picked it up as a full toss. He will find the fielder. It's just a single.
193, 16.4, 4 wickets down. Faz Ahmed on 52. Mayank just on a solitary run. 3.2 overs to go. 20 deliveries. How many more can they get? Can they reach to about, say, 230? Coming towards us, and he'll take it. Shamim Ali takes a very well judged catch. The ball was dipping and very well calculated. Well done.
It's going to be Mayank Chaudhary. He will have to walk back. Comfortable catch, made no mistake there. And the wicket number 5 to fall. It's 193 for 5 after 16.5.
Akif Raja, known more for his bowling, and he'll open his account. Probably they're also getting some batting practice. 17 gone, 194 for 5.
Shamim comes back into bowl from the other end this time round, from the far end, to bowl in the 18th over. 194 for 5. That's going to be Akif Raja on strike.
Well, it took the single on the last ball of the previous over. Oh, he's gone big. Surprise, surprise. And should that be a catch? Yes, it is. Dion takes that catch again. He's got a pair of safe hands, and the ball has been following him. Akif Raja gone.
Irfanullah, the new man in. 194 for 6. This is over number 18. Pacific Group inching towards the 200 mark. Shamim Ali once again comes into ball. Better delivery, gets a little bit of a hand and it gets off the mark right away.
They'll bring Fayaz on strike. Now, we've seen how well he's played. Fayaz Ahmed, 52 of 20 deliveries. And now, for him to finish well, mind you, they still have 16 deliveries to go. On the pads, mind you, he was dropped on the very first ball and was dropped by the same guy who's picked up 2 catches, Dion.
When you get a chance, you grab it with both hands. Otherwise, this is exactly the result. This is what happens. Irfanullah on strike. 3 more deliveries to be bowled in this 18th over. It's 196 for 6. Short pitch delivery, pulled away. This will go straight out of the park for a maximum.
Irfanullah continuing and taking cue from everyone who's been coming and batting. 6s is the way to go. 202 for Pacific Group. Getting to that double 100 in style in 17.4 overs.
Fayaz Ahmed, he's on 52. Irfanullah. .202 now on board. The 200 comes up for Pacific Group. What a delight this innings has been for them.
Played it straight, will get a single. 203. One more delivery to go in this over. Shamim, 2.5 overs, 33 runs he's given. Yes, he's picked up a wicket, but the runs, literally every bowler has been taken for runs. Alright, last ball of the over. Fayaz Ahmed will be on strike. In the gap, and the ball will run away for a boundary. 4 runs to end the over. 18 gone, 207 for 6.
Azim Siddiqui. Comes into bowl the 19th. Placed it. Has gone high up in the air and will beat the fielder. 1 bounce over the fence for 4. Irfanullah, he's come to the party. Look at that shot. Caught right under it. Went pretty high up in the air. A few changes in the field. The square leg comes up. Put to the mid-wicket position. Just dug it out through for a single. Will finally bring Fayaz Ahmed back on strike.
10 more deliveries to go. How many more can they score? 212 on board. Fayaz 56. It's been a long slog for all the fielders. The bowlers have taken a bunch of hits. The fielders have been running in and out. It definitely is not the ideal show that ICW would have liked. Meanwhile, that's a wicket there. Fayaz Ahmed trying to play a ball which was way wide outside off stump. Went aerial and a simple catch. He's gone. Azim Siddiqui picks a wicket.
Saqib Manshad, the new man in. Full length delivery from Azim Siddiqui, slightly slowish through the air, but gets off the mark with that single right away. 213 for 7. Over number 19, 2 more deliveries to be bowled. Bringing Irfanullah, who's gone after Azim Siddiqui. Slowish through the air once again, plays it straight down. Just that single then.
Azim has come back strong. He was taken for runs in the very first over, 12 to be precise. He's come back kind of better. 29, he's given in 2.5, picking up 2 wickets. This over, just 7. Last ball to go. And a swing and a miss. End of the over. 19 gone, 214 for 7.
Shamim Ali for the final over. It's going to be Irfanullah on strike. In his 3 overs, he's given away 37 runs, pick up just that wicket. Hoyt in the air, couple of bounces, will reach the fence for 4.
Runs are coming. Doesn't look like the rain's going to stop tonight. Last over and the first ball has been dispatched to the fence. 5 more deliveries to come. 218 on board. How many more? How many more? Shamim has been extremely expensive. He's had a bad day at office. 41 runs. He's 9 from his half century. And mind you, a bowler's half century is never a good thing. They wouldn't want to celebrate.
Yorker length this time. Good piece of fielding. Giving away just that single. Taranga, the fielder. 219 for 7. What a good score this is from Pacific Group. Already feeling the pressure, international cricket warriors.
More than pressure, I feel, Charvi, that they're feeling demotivated.
You can
Look,
see
there you go. Look at that. Just haywire throws. They're trying to do a bit, but it's not coming through well. Yes, these definitely are a bunch of guys who may not be as regular cricketers as some of the others, but psychologically, a score like this takes a beating on you.
Oh, totally does. Slowish through the air this time. I mean, like you were mentioning, Neil, the throws, you can see that in their body language as well. How their body language has changed. 221. 7 wickets down. 2 more deliveries to go in this final over of this innings.
They'll be looking for a boundary. Saqib is on strike. He'll be looking to go big. He's a left-handed batter. Oh, very good delivery. Absolutely on the money. He's got a single. They're going for the second. Yep, 2 taken comfortably. Last ball of the over. Last ball of the innings. Last ball of the nightmarish outing that the ICW has had. How many more on this one?
223 for 7. Final delivery coming up. Shamim. Fuller end delivery. Gets past the keeper. Ball will race to the boundary for 4.
Well, yeah, we knew that Saqib would want to go for something. He went, and when you're trying to slash at something like this, slash really hard, and that's what gave him that little advantage. Glove of the wicketkeeper and the ball scooting away towards the fence. 20 overs completed, 227 runs on board. At one point in time, this kind of score was good enough for an ODI, in an ODI game, for a team to defend and win. Let's have a quick look at the batting card. Handan Tahir got a start, but would be wondering if he missed out on the opportunity. 15 of 10. Fahad Nawaz again missed out on the opportunity to get to 100. 78 of 43. Abhay Jotin got the start again, couldn't convert. 32. Ansh Tandon. Fayaz Ahmed, a very fluent 56 of 23. Mayank and Akif on solitary figures, and Irfanullah finishing off with a flurry. 227 for 7. What the good thing is that they just conceded 8 extras, which I'm extremely proud of. The side, 8 bowlers were brought into attack. 8 bowlers, and almost everyone was taken for runs. Vijinder Singh Rana, the most expensive, 23 in that over. Tyner Stein, 18 in that over of his. But as far as wickets are concerned, 2 wickets each for Azim, Jivanta and Taranga. I personally feel they will want to forget this outing, especially the bowlers. Now, when Pacific Group come in, so beg your pardon, when International Warriors come in, they'll have to score 228 from the 120 deliveries at a required run rate of 11.4. We'll take a quick short break and come back right here.
try and see, but I don't think so.
Welcome back. Second innings of this game between Pacific Group and the International Cricket Warriors. We've got Saqib Manshad that's going to kick off the bowling from the ICCA Academy end. And well, you've got pressure right from ball number 1. You've got 2 slips. And you've got a gully for ICW. You have Taranga and Vijender Singh Rana. Taranga Jai Singh. Starting off the first delivery was a dot delivery. Joining me in the box to take you through the second innings is Neil. Neil, welcome. Look at the pressure.
Oh, well, yeah. There's a wide there. He's got 3 slips, gully. There's a point, and there's a deep third man. It almost looks like that they're playing a test match in coloured clothes. That's the kind of field setting, and I like that. Very aggressive, right on the top. Inviting him to play that shot.
The wide call from the umpire. And look at that equation. 226 runs needed from 119. Saqib Manshad once again comes into bowl. Fuller delivery this time. Given a wide once again.
Now that's poor. You have set a field. Yes, I understand that you need to exert pressure and try and get a wicket or 2. 3 wides. Towards mid wicket now, runs on board, the ball's not travelling, so they'll have to run. They're going for the third, and they'll complete 3.
Three runs from the previous delivery. Saqib Manshad once again, this time to Vijender Rana. Try to get a little bit of a shy at the stumps. No chance there. Dot delivery. $227. That was the score on board by the Pacific Group. Nippy delivery then. Very, very nippy. Off the turf.
Saqib Manshad. He started with a plan, but hasn't been able to execute it in the way that he would have liked. Definitely want to pick wickets at will. Overthrows, they're tiring them out, I can tell you that. Akif Raja, fantastic effort. Just be a single on the overthrow.
Eight on board already. They will also say thank you to the Mr. Wides that came along. Coming in for the final delivery of this over, Saqib Manshad. Fuller length. Getting a little bit of movement of the turf. 1 over gone, 8 for no loss.
Akif Raja comes in with a lot of experience. A very talented guy. A part of the UAE national squad. Trains here at the ICCA Academy. This is his training ground, his backyard, his home ground to say so.
Three slips and a gully. Once again, swing and a miss. He's setting him up.
Well, yeah, both the deliveries moving away from the right-hander. Maybe one more. And then bring one sharply inside with the field that he's set. The anticipation of the batter is always going to be that, oh yeah, he's going to get the ball to move away from him. 4 slips and a gully. Was a gully point. His third man was now coming in a few yards inside for the slash. Maybe again a delivery that's going to go out. Up in the air, chance, and taken. Oh, he's dropped it. Oh, come on, Saqib Manshad. That is poor. That is really, really poor.
That's a sitter. That is a sitter. You don't drop these. He had plenty of time, went quite high up in the air. He got under it as well. It was a comfortable catch and he just put it down.
Yeah, I mean, I personally feel that this looked like a little casual. It looked like a little casual, and that's not the way one should be going.
Gets a slash, but will find the fielder there at third man. Chandar Rana looking very positive.
I think that ploy to bring the third man in a few yards was just right. Vijinder didn't really get that power of the shot, otherwise would have been straight in the hands of the third man. Hold him. That's exactly what we've been talking about. Get the ball to keep moving out, set him up, and then brought one in onto the stumps, and Taranga is gone. Look at that. Straight through the gate and gone. Last ball again brings the ball into the left-hander. Will be a dot ball, and end of the over. Akif gets a wicket, and 2 overs gone. It's 10 for 1. Saqib Manshad to continue. Oh, look at that. That nipped away right in front of the face. Now, one has to be a little mindful. Vijender. And mind you, that was not a very short delivery.
And exactly what we've been talking about. He's got to get that odd one to move in. Needs to get that odd one to move in. Saqib Manshad comes in once again. Slower through the air this time round. Loopy delivery. Has pushed it onto the onside. Comfortable couple of runs coming in for ICW.
"12 for 1 in 2.2.
Well for 1, 2.2, Saqib Manshad. Back of length this time. He's not able to get the movement in. Needs to try and get that movement in. Short pitch delivery, stepped out this time, Vijender. Look at the intent from that man.
That's courageous. That's very, very bold of him. Also, Saqib will have to be very mindful on where is he pitching the ball, because if he pitches a little more short, he'll probably be called a wide for height. Has to be very, very careful. Oh, he's taken it on the rise and will get a boundary. Four runs there for Vijender. Short and wide. Just played it along and said, "Hey, let it go."
Good intent from the man. Very, very good intent from Vijender. Use the pace of the ball to his advantage. Once again, Saqib Manshad comes in this time down the leg and will be called a wide. Earning in line, time and again.
Oh, that's poor. That's poor. I just wonder, what would have been his plan if there was a stronger side playing against them with not so many runs on board for themselves. They would have applied themselves slightly better, I personally feel. Oh, beautiful! Gorgeous shot there. Vijender, maximum coming in. And there's applause coming in from everyone. What a shot. Don't try to undermine your opposition. That's a statement that Vijender has made to Saqib Manshad, who I think was taking it slightly lightly.
3 gone, 23 for 1.
Akif Raja will continue. Picked up a wicket in the very first over. Would want to replicate that. Getting the ball to move in. First delivery. I'll bring Vijender on strike. I was mighty impressed with that 6 that Vijender hit. Looked so beautiful. Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, yes, there is 200 on board, but this man out there, he's keeping things a little interesting. Not bad that at all.
No, he's mighty impressive.
Akif once again, fuller length delivery, this time down the leg side. Made it look so easy, just pushed it away for a single.
We'll have the left hand right hand combination. It's on, and what is really interesting to see is the way they've been negotiating Akif, both the batters, and from the skipper the field still stays the same. 4 slips. Akif Raja on the pads. How did that miss it? The bat came down luckily on time, otherwise would have been curtains for Srivantha. I like Akif's approach. I like his approach. He is absolutely bowling on the money. He's trying to bowl full, trying to get to the boot.
He's really setting them up as well. And I think he's doing this for Srivantha as well. Sharply trying to bring that sharp movement in to the left-hander. Look at that once again. Once again.
Will he bring the next one out? Will he send the next one moving slightly away, inviting Srivantha to play, and let one of the slip fielders pocket it? Yeah, looks like he's getting a gully in. He's getting a gully in. That ball, either he's playing a double bluff and will then bring the ball back in sharper, or he's going with the field set. And
are we playing in the right format? Am I seeing this in this format? There you go. Made it look easy. He's bowled a no ball, and he just hoiked it over the bowler's head for a 4.
Srivantha, that was beautifully played, straight, plus no long on or long off, so a boundary definitely up for grabs. Now a free hit delivery. I personally feel, what the skipper has done here, Mujahid Amin, he's given challenges to his bowlers. At least Akif is taking it seriously. Let's try and get those practice going. If you have to set a batter up and try and get him out. Slow one and will be dispatched. 4 runs on the power play. End of the over. 4 overs gone. Oh no, in fact there's one more delivery to go. Beg your pardon.
Yes, the extra. 34 for 1, 3.5 overs. Another 203 required of 98. But the approach and the intent from International Cricket Warriors has been really, really good here. Akif Raja once again, short pitch delivery this time. And will be called a wide by the umpire.
I like his intent. Doesn't really matter who's batting in front of you. You have to take them seriously. And like a true blooded fast bowler, he smacked one short one and targeting his helmet. I was having this conversation with Shoaib Akhtar yesterday, the legendary Pakistani fast bowler. I'll tell you what he said about fast bowlers and their breed. Last ball, dot ball, end of the over, 4 overs gone, 35 for 1.
So 35 for 1 after 4. And there is a definite change in the bowling. We've got Himayatullah that has been brought into the attack. And the same 3 slips for him.
Himayatullah. 4 overs, 35 for 1. Now, Swing and a miss there. Get it further up, get it to move in. Make them play. Let them come forward and play that drive. That's how you'll get your thoughts in.
True that. If they're not going to enable them to come in forward, they're not going to enable them to play, the dot deliveries won't help. They need wickets. Good piece of fielding. Very, very good piece of fielding that.
We have Fahad Nawaz there. He's a current fielder. I mean, yes, you have a lot of runs on board. The required run rate already is 12 and a half in that region. It's definitely going to be difficult for the international warriors to go out and get those runs. But as a top team, Pacific Group should be looking to close us down within 10. They should be looking to pick all wickets.
Simhatullah comes in once again. Slightly short pitch delivery. A shy of the fielder there. These are the chances that they have to create. A lot more of these. Srivanta comes back on strike. This partnership were 26 runs now. Srivanta 9 of 7, Vijayendra 17 of 15. 192 needed from 93. Coming into bowl. Fuller length. This time was a chance. Was a chance there at second slip. First slip, I beg your pardon. Ansh Tandon, the fielder, slipped right through his hands.
A little casual again. These are the catches that you have to take. You're standing in slips. You have to take these catches. But again, how often do these players get to actually stand in slips and take these catches in a real match scenario? Most of the games that they play are 20 overs. In 20 overs, seldom do you see a second slip. In fact, even a first slip is rare.
Once again, a swing and a miss. It's got to convert these. The deliveries are good. They're disciplined, but they've got to convert these into wickets. We're inching towards that power play point. 37 for 1. Final delivery of the fifth over. Himayatullah. Not a bad over this from him. Just the 2 runs from it. And he created a chance.
2 maybe.
2. Yes. 2 chances. This time round, gets the outside edge. He gets his man. And that is going to be Vijayendra Rana. He'll have to take the long walk back to the dugout. That will be wicket number 2 to fall at the end of the fifth over. So a change in bowling from the far end. Irfanullah has been brought into the attack. Still the same field. 2 slips and a gully. Huge shout and the finger goes up. Exactly what was ordered by the captain. Srimanta, he will have to take the work back. Wicket number 3 for the International Cricket Warriors. That's hit him right on the bat there.
Well, that's right. 1 goes, second follows. A strike rate of 111.11.
Dion joins Shreyas Veda. So 2 new bats out there for International Cricket Warriors. And mind you, Neil, both these bats, they've not faced a single delivery so far. And look at that pressure back on.
Well, yeah, it's almost like a reset button has been pressed at over number 5. Over number 6, beg your pardon. Oh, there you go. That's the line that you bowl. Dion is trying to indicate that there was some movement. Yeah, the movement has to be there because precisely for that they've got 4 men behind apart from the wicket keeper to take those catches.
.191 needed from 88, and that asking rate has gone to 13 runs and over. And we know once it hits that 12 and crosses the 12 mark in this format especially, how things start to become a little difficult. Short pitch delivery, pulled away this time. Will cross the inner circle, and a welcome boundary that for International Cricket Warriors.
Yeah, it wouldn't really matter too much if they're conceding a couple of boundaries, as long as they're hunting for wickets. It's almost like risk and reward kind of setup. You take the risk, you get rewarded. And picking wickets would be the thought. They wouldn't want to bowl all 20 Pacific group. They want to try and finish it early. They already got 3 wickets. No run there.
Not a bad line. Not a bad line, that moving away from the right-hander. 41 for 3. Last over in the power play, but knowing the fact that they've got 2 new batsmen still out there, they will still have the pressure on for another couple of overs. Not a bad start this from Irfan. Comes in once again to Dion. Shot pitched, pulled away. This has gone a long, long way. And will go off the park for a maximum.
Huge 6 by Dion. He's turned the game on, at least for himself. Shot delivery. Had enough time to pick it up and play it in the place he wanted to play. Maximum there. Last ball of the over. Will be a single, and that should be the over. 6 overs gone. 48 for 3.
So change in bowling. Mujahid comes in. The skipper.
Left arm spinner. Bowling with a slip in position. With the power play gone, they've spread the field out. Still got a few men in catching. And it's imperative that they don't ease through this set of bowling that they're doing. Try and keep the pressure on. Try and aim to pick wickets.
Oh, good piece of fielding. Sharp fielding there. Keep the pressure on. Yes. They must. So there's something that you were going to tell me, Neil.
Well, yeah. Met the legendary Pakistani fast bowler Shoaib Akhtar yesterday, and the conversation went in with regards to the game England versus India, and he said that the intent was missing as far as the Indian bowlers are concerned. That they're literally playing into the hands of the English batters. Yes, they started off well. Yes, they got those runs. But as a fast bowler, there's no harm in getting hit for sixes or whatever. But where is that comeback shorter delivery that is targeted towards the helmet?
That was missing.
Yeah, that was missing. There was no aggression. There was nothing that would scare the batter, put them on the back foot even for one delivery. Bowl that short, angry delivery. If not the head, hit them on the ribs, injure them if you can't take the wickets. That's what he said. So if you can't take the wickets, injure them out of the game. But show some aggression. I completely concur to his thoughts. Yep.
Absolutely.
Where is the aggression? Though I would not recommend Mujahid and his boys or fast bowlers to do the same to Dion and Shreyas Veda. And don't try and injure them, yeah? Try and pick the wickets if you can. Boundary.
One bounce over the fence to end the over. 4 runs coming in the last delivery. Sigh of relief, and we see the cheers coming in from the dugout there. 7 gone, 56 for 3.
Fahad Nawaz has been brought into attack. Left arm orthodox. Dion playing on 17 of 9. Wide is territory. Enough for him to cut that one, get a single, get off strike. I like what the international warriors are doing. Yes, bad balls are trying to hit them, but otherwise they're sticking around. This pair, especially Dion and Shreyas.
Like you mentioned about the intent, Neil. Intent
Oh,
is
come
good.
on.
Oh, that's poor. Sloppy that. Very, very sloppy at first slip. You keep the pressure on. You've got the 3 wickets. That is sloppy. Very, very sloppy. The ball runs away to the boundary.
Fayaz Ahmed there at the first slip. The ball dipped right in front of him. Yes, agreed. But then slip fielding is an art, and he does well. I tell you, Fayaz Ahmed is pretty good himself. If I'm not mistaken, he himself is a wicket keeper too. So definitely knows a thing or two of standing close and taking those catches.
Ball is running away. Bit of a chase for the fielder. They'll come back for 2. Somewhere, the pressure is now starting to drift towards Pacific Group. Yes, the equation's still quite far-fetched, but in terms of having that pressure on when you've picked up 3 wickets, that pressure seems to be drifting away from Pacific Group.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I mean, it's a very long tournament. A game like this, if you were to, oh, look at that boundary again. If you were to bottle the opposition down by 100 runs, that'll help you positively in your net run rate. 8 gone, 69 for 3.
Mujahid Amin will continue. But this time without the slip.
Yep, no slips, no aggressive field setting, which primarily means that they're going back to basics. No experimentations. The field is wide spread out. They probably have realized that they've given a few runs too many, and that impact, the positive impact that they were expecting out of this game on the net run rate, may not come through if they keep batting like this.
They've got to push to pick up those wickets, really push hard. Pacific Group here. But a commendable job there for the batsmen of ICW. They've looked good. Their intent is so good out there, so positive in the middle. Another couple of runs.
3 runs of this over. 11 is what Mujahid has given in his 9. Required run rate hovering around 13.5. But what is really impressive is that these lads, yes, they've lost 3 wickets, but they're still going at 8.5, which is pretty good.
Which is actually very good. So I said the intention. It's all about that intention.
There's a lot of chatter that's been going out from outside. Dion receiving some messages from his teammates on what should be his approach. I tell you, whosoever is saying that, Dion is not listening. He's not paying attention. Why? Because he scored more than anyone in the side.
He's on 27 of 16. Shreyas on the other hand, 9 of 6. And he has Mujahid comes again once again. Slightly flighted, huge shout. And not out, says the umpire. End of the over this. 9 gone, it's 73 for 3.
Fahad Nawaz will continue. Slower one coming in, and more often than not, when a left arm bowler is bowling, spinner especially, bowls the arm ball, for an umpire to give an LBW there is very, very difficult, or rare I would say, because more often than not, the batter might just get a feint inside, a chance of a run out there, and the umpire says no, he'd reached. Oh, he's given out. Has he? Alright, yeah, my bad. I probably didn't see the signal of the umpire because it was on the other side of his hat. A little fumble, as they say, Charvi, you don't run on misfields. But
Not
they
this
try
time.
to. Oh, yeah. He's gone there. Yet another wicket gone. Fourth wicket gone. And that too in the face of a run out. Pratik is a new batter, but he'll be on the non-striking end. As run out occurred on the non-striking end, Fahad Nawaz to continue. Single there, and that'll bring Pratik on strike.
They'll need to create a few more chances. Look at that asking rate, touching the 15 run per over mark. 74 for 4. This is over number 10. We've come halfway through our innings.
Lucky beat the outside edge. One would reckon that if you're coming in to play at number 5, number 6, you probably are expected to be better at playing spin, because when you come into bat, generally the spinners are in operation, and maybe that's why the captain, team management decides that hey, he'll go down in the middle, toy around with the spinners, get us some runs.
True that. Should be a good player of spin. Slight grip on the surface this time round. The ball was in the air just for a split second. Not a bad over this. Just the 1 run and the wicket coming from it. 10 gone. It's 74 for 4.
Fayaz Ahmed will bowl. Not very often you get to see him bowl. Bowls like a typical orthodox off-break bowler, and he's standing a few yards inside the circle. Should have been taken. If you're standing on the boundary line, these catches would be absolutely simple. A boundary on the very first ball. Yeah.
Chances and more chances. 150 needed of 59. Once again in the air, but this time you've got cover. Just a single. Asking late now, 15.3 runs and over. Inching slowly towards the 16-run mark.
Get a single. They be looking for a 2. Yes, they do.
We'll try and make it look as easy as possible.
Single. They're dealing in singles, which is fair. They got a boundary on the first ball, and I'm sure that the Warriors are not really looking to try and chase that mammoth total down. Rather, I think their intention is to play these 20 overs, not lose wickets, not give wickets, but play through this entire innings and get to bat those 20 overs. I think if they do that, that'll be a win for them. Not points wise, but a win nonetheless, moral victory if they bat for 20 whole overs.
That's what it is when you're playing a side as a specific group. They've scored a mammoth of a total, play the overs out. You may not get closer to the total, but you've got there halfway through. Dot delivery. And that will also be the end of the over. 11 gone, 82 for 4. So Abhay Jotin comes into bowl, starts off with the wide. The extras have been a little bit of a trouble for Pacific Group.
Mid wicket will stop that. Ansh Tandon there, pretty agile. You don't challenge him. If he's around there, he stopped it. Just take a single and stay. Chill, relax. Prateek giving company to Dion, who's hit this straight up in the air, but again will just be a single.
Batsmen themselves are wanting to take the chances. Gets the outside edge this time. The ball is running away. Chase for the fielder. Down third man. Get a couple. 87 for 4. 141 needed of 51.
The ideal way to take care of this now for the international Warriors obviously is to take a deep, try and get a boundary each over at least, if not more. I'm not trying to count them out. Anything can happen in this glorious game of cricket where there are a bunch of uncertainties at every moment. But for those to happen, you have to stick around till late. You have to ensure that you trust yourself, trust the process, and take the game deep. Toward the third man, a dot ball. One last delivery to come.
Asking rate has just touched 17 runs and over. Slashes it through. Has cleared the inner circle. The fielder will come in to pick up. They get 2 to end the over. 12 gone. 90 for 4.
Mayank Chaudhary has been given the responsibility of the ball. So it's literally a field day out for all off-break bowlers. Chaudhary used to bowl off-break as well. No, a wicket-keeper bat. Oh, leggy! Oh my God! No, you won't get an over. Nope, sorry. It's only for the off-break bowlers. I could apply. I'll just change shoes. I mean, I find this approach fair from Mujahid's perspective. The skipper is giving everyone a chance to roll their arm. You never know who turns up for the party.
It's true, you never know who will pick up that odd wicket. 93, but the asking rate has touched the 18 run per over mark. Looking very difficult from now on. Has gone all the way down the ground, almost into the stands there of the ICC Academy for a maximum. Huge hit that.
Indeed, a big one. And that'll bring the score to 99. One hit away from a century. And now, how do they get there? We'll have to wait and watch. 99 for 4 and 12.4.
Once again was in the air, shy of the fielder there at extra cover. Quick single taken, brings the 100 up for International Cricket Warriors. There was a point of time we thought they might not even make it to 100. And Dion is on 45. What an innings for him to come out there and play for his side. 128 needed of 43.
One last delivery. They're changing the ball middle of the over.
Yeah, we can take no problem.
The leather changed. Mayank Chaudhary has given away 10 runs so far. Comes in for the final delivery of his over. Shot pitched. Will find the fielder coming in at long off. Picks up a single. 13 gone. It's 101 for 4.
Mujahid is coming to bowl his third. 101 for 4 in 13. At one point in time, I honestly was thinking that maybe Pacific Group will come up with a plan to skittle the opposition out in 7 to 8 overs, maximum of 10 overs. But now it doesn't look like that they're going to do that even in the next couple of overs.
True that. I was under the same impression as well. 127 needed of 41 deliveries. Once again, quick legs, quick single taken. Pratik on 10 of 13, Dion 45 of 29. What an innings for Dion to come out there and play for his side.
Yeah, the way he's playing, I'll be more than happy to see him get a half century and maybe carry his bat through. Picked up those two good catches when he's fielding. Also dropped Fayaz Ahmed on the very first ball of Fayaz, but he's come out good with the bat. Pratik now gets into the action, clears his front leg and maximum.
Gets under it and made it look so easy. The slip comes in place now, trying to add in some pressure.
Sorry, मान गया था बाहर से पहले पूछा था एक बार वो बोला ट्रीटमेंट ले रहा अभी तक
109 for 4. Mujahid comes in once again. Short of length delivery. This is pushed away towards backward point, and a couple of runs will be taken comfortably. Comfortable set of runs coming in there.
Nelson on board, 111. Will the Nelson show its magic?
It's an angel number. That show is magic. It's gone all the way to end the over for a maximum. 14 gone. It's 117 for 4.
Played it in the gap, get a single. $118 for 4. Mayank Chaudhary. He's dealing in singles comfortably. Bad ball. Send it out. But till then, keep going. 109 of 34. Yes, it's a very, very steep ask, but I'm mighty impressed with what they've been doing. International Cricket Warriors. Now this time has gone big, and that will be a maximum, and that shot will bring Dion's half century. What a way to get to a 50 Everyone in the dugout has stood up and clapped and appreciated because this 50 has come against a very good side. Pacific Group is a top side in the domestic circuit. 4 fours, 3 sixes, a strike rate of 165 plus. Again gone up and will be taken. Scored a half century and the very next delivery.
Yes, right, Saqib.
Simple, a very, very simple catch to Saqib Manshad, and that is the end of the on.
Congratulations.
5th wicket down, 125 for 5.
Saqib.
125 for 5. Azim walks out there in the middle. Skipper for ICW. Azim Siddiqui starts off with a dot delivery.
Last ball of the over. Just pushing it away from the body. Dot ball to end the over. 15 gone, 125 for 5.
Himayatullah comes in. So moving to the pace attack.
Though I wonder why was he taken off in the first instance. Bowled a very good first over. Picked up a wicket, giving just 2 runs. Should have continued. 103 required of 29. The required run rate 21.3. But then don't look at that. I would look at the score that they've made. 125 in 15. Charvi, by no means it's a bad score. If they were batting first and if they had this score, I would say, hey, they've done pretty well against Pacific Group.
They have. They really have. We'll give them the credit. Gets the top edge. Done absolutely well there. No doubts about that. 126 on board. Just hit him on the side of the helmet. Slower through the air this delivery. The previous one. 126 for 5. This is over number 16. Himayatullah.
It's a quick conversation The umpire checking the ball.
Comes in once again. And that is what was on the agenda. Takes the bails off. Wicket number 6.
Yeah, Azim cleaned up. Off stump shattered, and he'll have to take that long walk back. Azim definitely is a much better batter than what we've seen today. Coming back after a long time, and we'll have to wait to get the bat on ball again. Didn't open his account. Wicket gone. 6 down for 126.
Comes in once again. This time gets a little bit of the outside edge. No stopping that. The ball will run away to third man boundary for 4.
Now this is where those slips would have come into play. Didn't really carry that far, but still a boundary. And Shamim will open his account with that boundary. Himayatullah picking up his second in the previous delivery where he clean bowled Azim Siddiqui, the skipper of International Warriors. 98 of 26. With every passing ball, the required run rate is jumping into the next digit.
True that. 130 on board. Short pitch delivery this time round. Good bouncer. 1 for the over signal by the umpire. Be a dot delivery.
Yeah. Current run rate 8.21. One last delivery. Again a very good over. That streaky boundary, yes, but apart from that, Himayat has been on the money every single time. 7 runs, 2 wickets. This is his just second over. Last ball of the over. Chance of a run out. Direct hit could do it, and there's a direct hit. The umpire says, "Oh, I will go up. I'll go upstairs." The third umpire will have to come into play.
And we'll have a look.
Oh, that's a very, very close call. Let's have a look at that again. Maybe slower, maybe nicer. Direct hits generally are very, very close. When a direct hit happens, it generally goes in the favor of the fielding side. We'll have to wait and watch.
It's a very close call. Good running though. Very good running from these guys here.
The umpire, the third umpire will have a look at that again. Push it with soft hands. Himayat running, gathering, and underarm throw, going slow and steady. And oh, he's gone. The third umpire has given his decision, and the umpire raises his finger. He's gone. Out of the call. Very good throw. Very good underarm throw. And that is yet another wicket to fall. 7th one. 130 for 7 after 16.
Akif comes into the attack.
That's not Hamdan. Akif Raja. Driven. And Mujahid Amin, the skipper, it burst through his hands. Ansh Tandon doing the cleanup act.
Well done, Satat. You are doing good job.
Balls on strike for score.
130 for 7. Over number 17. Akif comes in once again. Short pitch delivery this time. And dot delivery.
ये मुझे थोड़ा लेट हो गया तुम वो पूरा पार्टनर क्लब से तुम्हें शिकन दे रहे गाना तो
Three dots on the trot for Akif. He started off well.
ये
130 for 7. This is over number 17. And ball him right in the block hole. And Stain will have to walk back without making a mark today. The wicket number 8 to fall for International Cricket Warriors. 130 for 8 after 16.4. Look at that in a flash. The new man in for ICW. Imran Main. He's going to be the man on strike. Akif has got 2 more deliveries to be bowled in this over. The first 3 deliveries were dot deliveries, set him up, and then that wicket of Stain.
He's a top bowler, Akif Raja, I can tell you. Again, right in the money. He had his bat down, Imran. He knew that he was expecting a Yorker. Shamim will be on strike for the last ball of the over. It's been a very good over. Just one single and a wicket.
Very, very good over this. Akif has got 1 more over after this to bowl in his spell. This is his 3rd over. Giving away 15 runs. Has picked up 2 wickets in his spell. 131 for 8. Over number 17 this. He'll be bowling to Shamim, who's on 4 of 3. Right in the block hole. This time down the leg will be called wide by the umpire.
Yeah, Shamim just moved across the line a wee bit, and that was just enough for the ball to pass through down the leg. One last delivery to go. Again, he will bowl. He's expecting a fuller length delivery, I can tell you. Mid-on has been asked to drop back to long on. Oh no, he didn't do that. The ball gone up. The umpire says, no, I'm not taking that decision. Go up to the third umpire. They're keeping the third umpire busy. Mr. Iftikhar will be running in to keep an eye on what's happening. Direct hit. That's a big booming throw.
It's a good throw, but he's in.
Now, if the rules hadn't been amended, I can tell you, Charvi, that when the ball struck the stumps, the bat was in the air. We'll check that in the replay too. But the batter had already grounded his bat. As per the amended laws, once your bat has touched anything beyond the line, the umpires will call it not out. After which, even if the bat is in the air or whatever, it doesn't matter.
So the call is not out. And the end of the over as well. 17 gone, it's 132 for 8. So Himayatullah will continue from the far end. It's going to be Imran on strike.
Tried to bowl a shorter one. Went way up. I've seen a few knocks of Imran and he does hit them clean, hits them big, but maybe it's because he's come from an off season, hasn't played, maybe looking rusty. And as I said, that these guys don't train every day. These guys train probably once in a week, twice in a week, maybe, and hence you don't see his bat moving as much as one would like to.
True. Fuller length delivery this time on the pads. Settle for the single. Bring Shamim back on strike. Look at that asking rate, Neil. 35.6 runs and over. Can you do 6 sixes in an over? To change things around a little, maybe?
Well, you're talking about hitting 6 sixes for 16 deliveries.
6 sixes for 16 deliveries. Yes. Every ball. Put it out of the park. Down the leg this time. He's good. Mad. Hamdan with the gloves. It's very, very good. The wide call by the umpire.
This game definitely has gone beyond time. But I personally feel this is not how it should have happened. I personally feel Pacific Group should have put in a little more intent right at the top. Himayatullah, 9 runs, 2 wickets, 2.2 overs. He's been amongst wickets. Was taken off immediately after the first.
Should have continued. We would have seen curtains by now. 135 for 8. Over number 18. 3 more deliveries to be bowled in this over. Mind you, he's bowled that extra. It's going to be Imran on strike this time round. Fuller length. Swing and a miss straight in the hands of the keeper. Dot delivery.
Yeah, no connection whatsoever. Now, I think the scoring has slowed down for the Warriors after the departure of Dion, who was scoring at a good pace, scored a good half century, but apart from him, literally no one turned up for the party. Not that they were in any position to chase this massive total down, but still
Want to run. And there was a chance at the keeper's end. Caught back safely. One more delivery in this 18th over. Come halfway through, the keeper was up. That would have been another run out.
If this was against a competitive side of the same caliber, maybe Pacific Group would have felt the loss of not getting a batter run out. At this juncture, this looked so cool and calm, and oh, that's all right. Last ball of the over. Came in sharp, and they'll take a single. Imran will retain strike. 18 gone, 136 for 8. Akif Raja bowling the 19th. It's back to the bowler. Somehow managed to get the bat on the ball. 2 more wickets. It's what Pacific Group needs. Now the question is, as a bowler, wouldn't you want to finish the opposition off, get those 2 wickets in your kitty instead of dragging it all the way to the 20th? And if the answer is yes, then go ahead and get it.
Get it, man, get it. Akif Raja, once again, fuller delivery this time, played it late. And they're challenging the fielders now towards the end of the game. They're challenging the fielders. They will run for everything they have. 137, but not bad this from the ICW. Getting to 140 mark after scoring 200. Kudos to them. What spirit they've showed out there in the middle today.
I agree with you. Definitely with you on this. But at the same time, I'd want to say Pacific Group probably was a little lenient, a little easy going. In the middle they gave, literally everyone was a part of their side. Barring Hamdan Tahir, a chance to go and bowl. Beautiful delivery there, banged in shot. I'm sure the batter on that end, Shamim, if he was in a slumber, would have woken up.
Little lenient. I think they've been only lenient through the innings. .3 overs, 19th over. 3 deliveries are yet to be bowled. Just the 1 run coming from 3 deliveries so far. Akif Raja once again comes in, full length delivery. This time he's got it dug. Casual approach there at mid wicket. The ball is running away and they'll get a couple of runs.
18.4. Oh, it's a no ball. It's a no ball. Free hit will follow. Shamim would be wanting to go big. It's his opportunity to get a boundary. Can he get a big one? Can he try and get a massive booming sixer?
I tell you, Neil, if they hit that 150 mark, for me, ICW are the winners today. Short pitch delivery, smart delivery. Smartly bowled by Akif. Good comeback.
Yeah, he's a quality bowler. I've been saying this from the very beginning today. He's a very, very good bowler, Akif Raja. Swing and a miss. One last delivery to go in this over. 140 for 8. 7 more balls. You're saying 150, Charvi, in the next 7 deliveries.
Well, for what they've pulled off till now, I wouldn't be surprised if they get there. I wouldn't be surprised.
Did they need to connect one?
One, just that one. Once again, Akif Raja comes in, full length delivery, that's gone high up in the air. And yes, and that's put down. Can you imagine that? And that's going to be called a no ball once again. That is called a no ball once again. Another free hit. How easy was that? And that was put down. Sloppy.
Yeah, also, Akif has been bowling no balls. And mind you, this is the 19th over. Yes, it's a weaker opposition. Yes, they're in no position to win the game. But you bowling no balls in the 19th, it's a sin. It's a cardinal sin. Beautifully played. 4 runs. Free hit. Capitalized. Imran gets a boundary to end the over. 19 gone. 146 for 8.
Skipper takes the reins in his hands. Wants to come in to bowl the last over, hoping to pick up those 2 wickets. Cuts away, gets a single.
You mentioned that if they reach a 150, you would consider them as a victory for the Warriors. I would say if they get out of this game without getting all out, that's a win too.
100%. And I can't agree with you more, Neil. How could have it been? Up edge, it's gone high up in the air, 2 fielders coming under it, mine, yours, and nobody takes it.
Well, yeah, Akif Raja and Hamdan Tahir both getting underneath the ball, and obviously yes, the ball swirls in the air when it goes this high, and I think it was the wicketkeeper's catch all along. Always the man with the gloves takes it. Good piece of fielding. Mayank Chaudhary. 148. They haven't reached the 150 mark yet. 3 more deliveries. Is Mujahid thinking not to let them reach 150? Is he trying to defend? Because I think that would be a great contest, mental contest for a bowler, that listen, 150 is what they need to win hypothetically. I can't give them 2 runs. I'm trying to defend just 2 runs in the next 2 deliveries.
Let's see what Shamim has got in store. He goes big. Hey, he's crossed that 150 mark. He's gone all the way for a maximum.
Yeah, in that case, Mujahid has lost this little battle, the mini battle that was going on. Full in the arc and sent. I wonder what Shamim is doing down here. Should be batting a little further up. His ability to hit those clean shots is much better than most of the guys who came in earlier. Last ball, Mujahid comes in. Slow, tossed up in the air, chance, field is running. Is someone going to take it? No. They say, that's alright, let them take a single. We are okay. 20 overs completed. ICW, the International Cricket Warriors, these guys have done extremely well to see themselves through. Yes, they didn't win the game. Yes, they ended up on the losing side, but it's a moral victory. They lost the game against Pacific Group by 72 runs, but 155 on board. I think I would take it any day for a team like this. I would take it any day if with the fact that they haven't got all out against a very strong Pacific Group side.
Can't agree more, Neil. Can't agree more. Look at that batting card. You got a 53 from Dion. You got a 26 from Prateek. And you've got Shamim there who stood and delivered. And what contribution from Vijinder as well. 17 of 17 from him. Some good scores coming along from the international cricket warriors. In their 20 overs, they got to 155 for 8. Also, didn't get all out. Let's quickly run through the batting card. Everybody got a chance to roll their arm in today. But the highlight, the pick of the bowlers, Akif Raja, 4 overs, 26 runs and 2 wickets for him. And Himayatullah, 3 overs, 11 runs and 2 wickets for him as well. And 1 wicket for Irfan. So just to look at the highlights there, Pacific Group winning the game today by 72 runs. ICW won the toss earlier today, elected to bowl first. In return, Pacific Group hammered a mammoth of 227 for 7 in their allocated 20 overs, with Fahad Nawaz top scoring with 78 of 43, followed by Fayaz on 56, 23, Ansh on 32 of 19, and Irfan coming in, chipping in with 20 not out of just 9 deliveries. What a game this has been. We take a short break. Stay with us. We'll be back with the presentation in just a couple of minutes.
हेलो चेक चेक ऑडियो 220 हुआ ना, मैं दुआ कर रहा था कि आईजीएम जीते। मुझे रन रेट का कुछ इतना खास आइडिया नहीं था। जब 6 आउट हो गए ना तो मैंने ट्रांसफर भाई को कॉल किया, हम बाहर हैं क्योंकि 6:60 पे 6 आउट है। कहते ख्याल बाहर नहीं हो, मेरी कैलकुलेशन है 16 से अगर नीचे ले जाओ। भास्कर बैटरी उतना यहाँ बैटरी ला, भास्कर बैटरी, भास्कर बैटरी எடுத்துட்டு வாங்க.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a fantastic game that we've experienced on a Super Sunday. Yes, at one point in time, it looked like that it was tilting towards a one-sided affair, but all credit to a very good and very sporting side of the International Warriors that stuck their ground and said, listen, you might be a bigger side, but we will try and see what all we can do with the bat, with the ball, and gave us a fantastic game. Batting first, Pacific Group, scoring a mammoth 227, was always challenging for any team to come back and score. But then, well, entertainment galore in this game. First up, would like to thank a lot of people, right? It is the SkyExchange.net ICCA Academy Arabian Cricket League powered by FanCode. And we'd like to thank ICCA Academy and all its administration involved behind the scenes for its support and hosting this level of a tournament. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, title sponsors SkyExchange.net, powered by sponsors FanCode, our official streaming partner FanCode, and event partner TCM. The 29th match, Pacific Group beating the International Warriors by 72 runs, and now it's the time for the post-match presentation. In the post-match presentation party, I have got Mr. Iftikhar Ali, the match referee, joining us today, and the player of the match, where there were a few names that were tottering around. There was Dion from the International Warriors, who scored 53 of 33, gave a tough fight and stood there for a long time. Fahad also scored a very handy knock right at the top, 78 of 43. But then, for his all-round performance, the player of the match for his 56 of 23, including 5 sixes, 4 fours, 1 catch and a run out, is Fayaz Ahmed. Fayaz will come up and collect his player of the match trophy from Mr. Iftikhar Ali. फयाज भाई, कंग्रेचुलेशंस, बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त पारी. बिल्कुल ऐसा लगा था कि आप आए हैं और बॉलिंग मशीन पे से गेंदबाजी हो रही है और आप छक्के मार रहे हैं.
जब मैं बैटिंग करने आया तो तकरीबन में 10 या 11 ओवर हुए थे, तो मेरा टारगेट ये था जागते साथ ही तेज़ खेलना है.
तेज़ खेलना है एक बात होती है, पर उसको एग्जीक्यूट करना दूसरी बात होती है. दिमाग में तो होता है मैं जाके आज छक्के चौके मारूंगा, पर क्या गेंदबाजी वैसी हो रही थी कि आपके आज शॉट सारे लग रहे थे?
नहीं, असल में दिमाग में तो पहले मेरा ये था कि मैं शायद बारी के लिए ना जाऊं, लेकिन फिर कैप्टन ने कहा नहीं तुम जाओ बारी करो, तो मैंने फिर जो है तो फिर गया और मैंने कहा चलो तेज़ ही खेलते हैं.
जब आप एक ऐसी टीम के साथ खेलते हैं जो शायद एक नई टीम है, प्लेयर्स को ज़्यादा एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है, तो टीम में डिस्कशन क्या होता है कि आज जाके ना 200 मारने 250 मारने?
नहीं, किसी टीम को भी इजी नहीं लेते. हमारा पिछला मैच था जो टीम थी उसमें भी हम जल्दी 160 पे आउट हो गए थे. फिर जब हमारी बॉलिंग बड़ी अच्छी जो हमने रिकवर किया तो हमने इस टीम को भी इजी नहीं लिया. लेकिन ये था कि जब हमारी ओपनिंग की पार्टनरशिप लगी तो फिर मैंने ही कैप्टन को कहा कि आप मेरी जगह पे अंश को भेज दो ऊपर ताकि वो खेले, तो वो थोड़ा सा वो भी अच्छा खेला.
और बॉलिंग में भी आज आपने हाथ घुमा लिया, यानी कि ऐसा था कि आज मैं सब करूँगा?
नहीं, मैंने खुद उसको कहा, मैंने कहा कैप्टन को, मैंने कहा मुझे भी दो, 1-2 ओवर मैं भी कर लेता हूँ।
आपने हमें एंटरटेन किया, बहुत अच्छा बैटिंग परफॉर्मेंस किया, आपकी टीम ने भी अच्छा परफॉर्म किया। आगे की क्या प्लान्स हैं, किस तरह से टीम की सोच चल रही है?
नहीं, कोशिश यही करेंगे कि टेबल टॉप करें, आगे देखते हैं क्या होता है।
ऑल द बेस्ट, हमें इसी तरह एंटरटेन करते रहेगा। Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you one thing. It's a super Sunday. We saw a super game first up. There's another one lined up, which will start at 9 p.m. UAE time. Don't go away. Stick around here, and you can watch all the action live on the Fan Code app and the ICC Academy Facebook page. For now, it's good night.